Imagine a serene escape, tailored just for you. That's the essence of a solo retreat. Solo equals single. Just you. It's a journey into self-discovery. Solo retreats offer unmatched privacy and customization opportunities. Every activity, every moment, is entirely for and about you. Every aspect is yours to pattern to your likes and needs. A solo retreat allows for a deep, personal introspection. It's a space where you can truly listen to your inner voice. Most of all, you are assured of a satisfying rejuvenation. Embarking on a solo retreat can be a transformative experience. Have you ever considered taking some time for yourself, away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life? A solo retreat could be exactly what you need. Are you ready? We will now be flipping and delving into our first page on the subject of a solo retreat. The intention of this video is to get you properly and thoroughly prepared for your retreat. Here are 5 brilliant tips to help you prepare for your solo retreat. Tip number 1. Set your intentions. Before you go on a retreat, set very clear intentions about why you need to go on a retreat. Ask yourself what you hope to gain from the retreat experience. Having very clear intentions guides your choice of activities and reflections. Tip number 2. Plan your activities. Think deeply about what you would want to achieve in this retreat, whether it be just rest and relaxation, or exploration, or personal growth. Plan activities that align with your goals and that really interest you. Choose the right location that suits your preferences and aligns with your plan. Also consider key location factors such as proximity to resources and proximity to key amenities and accessibility, to mention but a few. Do not forget to have an agenda or schedule for each day of your retreat. Tip number 3. Ensure safety. Very importantly, make sure someone knows where you plan to be going for your retreat. And let them know how long you will be staying there. Check in regularly with your trusted contact. Obtain the contact information for the law enforcement agencies in your retreat destination. Also have at your fingertips contacts of a reliable means of transportation, whether it be a taxi company or some other forms of reliable transportation. Tip number 4. Prepare for solitude. A solo retreat will entail a lot of alone time. Be mentally prepared for it. Figure out all the ways to enjoy the solitude. Tip number 5. Pack wisely. Make sure you pack essentials, such as comfortable clothing, toiletries, and any other specific item that you know you might need for your planned activities. Think of packing some books to read, a journal, some art supplies, or any other item needed for your specific activities. Have a flashlight, a little first aid kit, and also a power bank as well. So, I hope you are enjoying these insights. I hope you are taking good notes. There's more where these came from. Let's dive into some highlights of a solo retreat. Solo retreats offer numerous benefits. Let's highlight 10 of them. Solo retreat highlight number 1. A solo retreat offers the ultimate freedom. Yes, in a solo retreat, you can do what you want, and when you want, without having to consider or worry about anyone else's preferences or schedules. This means, in your solo retreat, you can truly focus on your needs and your retreat goals. Solo retreat highlight number 2. A solo retreat does provide a unique opportunity for self-reflection. Without the distractions of daily life or the influence of others, you are able to gain a remarkably deeper understanding of yourself, your values, your aspirations, and your goals. This offers you a unique opportunity for self-healing. Solo retreat highlight number 3. A solo retreat can boost your confidence. Navigating a new environment on your own can be quite challenging, but it is also incredibly rewarding. You are most likely to return home feeling more self-assured, mentally stronger and capable to take on the world. Solo retreat highlight number 4. A solo retreat leads to personal growth. You will have the time and space to confront your fears. A solo retreat empowers you to be able to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. This can lead to significant emotional strength and personal development. Solo retreat highlight number 5. A solo retreat can improve your relationship with yourself. By spending quality time alone, you can cultivate self-love and self-acceptance, which are key to overall well-being. Therefore, if you are curious about a way to recharge, reflect, and grow, then a solo retreat could be the perfect solution for you. Quick note: I hope you are enjoying the topic. Feel free to click the like button below and subscribe, and also leave your comments below in the comments section. Share your thoughts and experiences about your courageous ventures into the world of solo retreats. Now, moving on. Solo retreat highlight number 6. A solo retreat can help you improve your focus and productivity. Without the usual distractions and obligations, you can fully concentrate on tasks or projects that you have been wanting to tackle. You would be pleasantly surprised at how much you can accomplish while on your solo retreat. Solo retreat highlight number 7. A solo retreat can be a great opportunity to disconnect from technology. In today's digital world, we are constantly bombarded with information and notifications. A solo retreat allows you to unplug from technology, which can be incredibly refreshing and beneficial for your mental health. Solo retreat highlight number 8. A solo retreat can provide a sense of peace and tranquility. Being alone in a serene and blissful environment can help reduce stress and anxiety, leading to a greater sense of calm and a wholesome emotional well-being. Solo retreat highlight number 9. A solo retreat can stimulate creativity. The change of scenery and slowing down the pace of daily life can spark new ideas and perspectives, which are thoroughly very beneficial for anyone feeling stuck or uninspired. Solo retreat highlight number 10. A solo retreat immensely helps you begin to really appreciate the little things of life. This implies living a life of gratitude, where you do not take little life moments of joy and good tidings for granted. Without the noise and the numerous clutter of everyday life, you are able to candidly begin to savor the beauty of nature, the joy of silence, and the amazing pleasure of reading a good, well-written book. A quick tip before we continue. Feel free to re-watch and re-listen to this video. Keep it playing in the background while you relax and take some more notes. Ever wondered about the possible disadvantages there are that could cause you to think twice about taking a solo retreat? You do not have to do that research yourself, we got you. Below are 10 possible disadvantages to consider before deciding on a solo retreat. Possible downside number 1. Loneliness. Sometimes, without companionship, one might sense that they feel a little bit lonely or feel somewhat isolated. Possible downside number 2. Safety concerns. Traveling alone generally generates some safety concerns, particularly when it's to or around unfamiliar terrains or environments. Possible downside number 3. Lack of shared experiences. Sometimes, there could be a slight boring feeling of experiencing things alone with no one to share those experiences and moments with. Possible downside number 4. Limited perspectives. Going on retreats solo may deny you some broad viewpoints and perspectives from other people. This can limit the scope of your frame of reference or vantage point. Possible downside number 5. Higher costs. When embarking on a trip alone, it can get somewhat undeniably expensive compared to when traveling as a group. Within such groups, transportation, feeding, and accommodation costs are efficiently distributed across everyone in the group. However, when traveling alone, you are unable to split costs. You bear the financial burden all alone. Quick note, if you are learning a thing or two, go ahead and click the thumbs up button below. Stay attentive, as we continue to share more vital points on solo retreat that you never really considered. Possible downside number 6. Decision fatigue. When on a solo retreat, you are burdened with the responsibility of making every single decision, be it big or small, on your retreat experience. Sometimes, this can lead to some level of decision fatigue. Possible downside number 7. Lack of support. When on a solo retreat, you are faced with the harsh reality of being without an immediate support of close friends or relatives. Therefore, in this case, when you encounter some challenges and difficulties, you find that you have to face such a challenge alone and effectively manage the difficulties by yourself. Possible downside number 8. Limited skill set. When you are retreating solo, it is assumed that you have a limited skill set, contrary to when you have other participants with you on the trip. Where in certain situations, there would always be someone in the group with the necessary skills to navigate that situation. Possible downside number 9. No networking. When on a solo retreat, there is a potential that you may not easily meet new people or have the same networking opportunities that perhaps readily avail themselves when there are other participants in the retreat. Possible downside number 10. Potential for severe boredom. This is a variable downside, as it depends basically on the individual's personality type or the individual's disposition to life. Some persons might feel bored or restless when they are on a solo retreat. Now, are you ready? We are going to outline some activities you should consider engaging in on your solo retreat. Here are 7 quick activities for you. Activity number 1. Guided meditation. Find a peaceful space and clear your mind. This helps you relax and focus. Activity number 2. Reading a book. Bring along some books that you have been longing to read. These should be books that you are curious and excited about. Immerse yourself in the pages of such books for a pleasant escape. Activity number 3. Mindful walking. Take a slow but mindful walk, fully immersing yourself in every step as you walk in the environment. Take in the fresh air and enjoy the beauty of nature around you while getting in some exercise. Activity number 4. Art. Consider engaging in art such as drawing, knitting or painting, as these can be therapeutic. They are also creative ways to express yourself. Activity number 5. Sleep. Decide ahead of your retreat to prioritize sleep. Make sleep your priority by setting a consistent bedtime routine. Create a conducive and comfortable environment to enhance your relaxation and sleep quality. Make sure you are well hydrated. Activity number 6. Journaling. Go with a nice journal, make time to write down your thoughts, feelings, and your experiences. Reflect on your thoughts as you journal, allow yourself gain insights into your thought process. Activity number 7. Self-care. Utilize your retreat time to pamper yourself. Get to the spa, have a massage, a thorough pedicure and manicure. Indulge in self-care treatments that are aimed at rejuvenating and refreshing you. Do not forget to unplug from technology, only use them when you need to. Remember the importance of figuring out what your boundaries are and work towards setting them during this retreat. This helps you secure your emotional well-being. How are you doing so far? The information in the video is very detailed and mostly encompassing. Feel free to rewatch and take more notes to make sure you cover every important aspect towards planning and enjoying your retreat. To make sure you are entirely ready for your trip, here are 5 things you should consider avoiding on your solo retreat. Try not to do these to ensure you have a safe and refreshing retreat experience. Not to do. Number 1. Try not to overpack or underpack your essentials. You want to be comfortable but also prepared. You do not want to be burdened with unnecessary items or realize you are lacking important ones. Not to do. Number 2. Yes, it's a solo retreat, but do not completely isolate yourself or ignore your safety. It's a time to be alone but not lonely. Be conscious and aware of your surroundings. Check in, as earlier mentioned, with your trusted contacts regularly and know how to reach the retreat center staff when needed. Not to do. Number 3. Try not to be so rigid with your schedule or agenda of activities. A solo retreat is also a time to be spontaneous and creative. Have your main plan, but also be open to improvise as you deem necessary. Not to do. Number 4. Try to avoid extremely noisy areas and places that seem familiar. The aim of your solo retreat is to get away from your usual routine. Try not to bring any substances that could alter your state of mind. Remember, your solo retreat is a time to get your head and mind clear and very present. Not to do. Number 5. While on your retreat, you are encouraged not to forget to enjoy yourself and have fun. Avoid the tendency or thoughts that seek to dampen your enthusiasm or make you talk yourself down. Stay positive. Be kind to yourself and intentionally express gratitude for where you are. A solo retreat can be used as a very powerful tool for self-development, personal growth, practical improvements, leading to emotional well-being and a more balanced and truly fulfilling life. I wish you good health.